Hey friend Doritos, how you doing? Hope you had a good weekend. It's Monday. You welcome? Yes, you are. I don't know what I'm saying right now. All I'm gonna go forward saying is that you should check out our second channel, Brainus. You can check it out right up there. We post other tech content there. We're doing tech content here. We're doing tech content there. You're getting triple doses of Brett, which I'm not sure is necessarily good for your health in the long term, but science has proven that at least I won't kill you in your sleep. We have evidence of that. So let's go ahead and jump into what could potentially kill Intel in their sleep. Good segue there. Thank you, Brett. Really appreciate that. Intel 7 nanometers getting delayed by another year. And yes, I'm saying 7 nanometers because 10 nanometers has already been delayed for several years. We've been on 14 for way too long. And Intel, in their Q2 earnings report, came out and said, hey, we're going to have to delay the other thing that we've kind of said we've been trying to move towards because we delayed 10 nanometers, but 7 nanometers wasn't going to be affected, and we're going to totally be on par for that. And don't worry, we're still competitive. Everything's totally fine. We're not breaking down at the seams. We didn't lose our CEO to misconduct, and that, as in, things are fine here. Life is good. Shh. That's my interpretation of the Q2 earnings report. Yes, Intel 7 nanometers delayed. They did say that Alder Lake is coming at the end of 2021, which is expected to be 10 nanometers, which is great. Great. We're getting 10 nanometers to the clients. 2021. Skylake came out in 2015. It's all good stuff. Good job, Intel. You're doing great stuff. Which Intel screwing up has really left AMD's hype train to continue to roll, because as this information came out about Intel's inability to actually fulfill the things that they need to fulfill moving forward, Intel's stock tanked, which is obviously to be expected, but AMD's soared. It just kerchewed right up into the stratosphere. Stonks is basically everything that's happened, and AMD's stock price passed Intel's for the first time since 2006. You can see here it hit $68. This is just the screenshot from Tech Power Up. I got a better one, which is they hit 69,420 or 69,42. Nice. Somebody posted this over on our subreddit, which you should totally join. You could submit your memes for our tech meme review that we do every Wednesday over on the Brainus channel and on our Hot News live streams. You can come follow us there, twitch.tv/UFDisciple. Submit your tech memes because we've got good stuff like that. But I do want to take this moment to say, while the stock price of AMD is higher, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're more valuable as a company, because stock price is also based on how many shares are out there. If we go ahead and look at AMD, their market cap, which would be their stock price times the amount of stocks that are owned, is $81.2 billion. Intel's is $214 billion, even though AMD has nearly a $20 lead on the stock price. Intel is just a more valuable company at this point when it's concerned with market cap, but AMD now has a third of Intel's value, which is insane if you consider where they were a few years ago and where Intel was. Just go back to 2015, you would have told me that AMD was going to be a third of Intel's value based on their CPU success. Would have laughed you out of the room. Now who's laughing? 69,420. AMD is go. And Intel, not only can they not get 7 nanometers right, they can't even get their own dang announcements of graphics cards right, because Intel's Project Z got leaked by Intel and then they deleted it. So, not the actual details of the card, but Intel tweeted out, "You've waited, you've wondered, we'll deliver in 20 days. Expect more details on Z graphics," which would have put us on August 14th, which is interesting because there's no scheduled thing for Intel on August 14th. There is a scheduled announcement on September 2nd. And so a lot of people are speculating that maybe the reason that this has been removed is because this was supposed to go out 20 days until September 2nd, not 20 days until August 14th. And they just screwed up the scheduler. Maybe they were scheduling it and they accidentally hit publish now. And Intel, get yourselves sorted out. Get yourselves together. It's embarrassing, honestly. What's not embarrassing is that there are apparently new Intel 10th gen chips coming out, the KA series of Comet Lake chips. Apparently, this is just the F series chips in different regions. So it's the overclockable version without integrated graphics. So that's apparently what's happening there, in case you see a 10900 KA. in your region, there you go. And in certain regions, Google's Nest Wi-Fi connected smart thermostats are not being able to connect to the Wi-Fi, and Google is actually going to be replacing those moving forward, which I'm glad I read this because coincidentally, my Nest thermostat over the weekend was just like, we can't connect to your Wi-Fi. And I was like, what are you doing? Okay, connect to the Wi-Fi. And I was like, I can't connect to the Wi-Fi. Glad to know I can get it fixed. Thanks, Google. And thanks, Samsung, for leaking your own products. Just kind of like Intel leaked their own gosh dang announcement. Samsung Galaxy Buds Live have been leaked. They are going to have 4.5-hour battery life. They are apparently going to be tuned by AKG. They will have 12mm drivers. They also look like beans, which makes them suitable for sticking up the nose. They weigh 5.6 grams each, and it looks like they're going to cost $169.
Beans!
Cool. I don't want these. These look hideous. I don't agree with these whatsoever. If you're wearing beans in your ears,
beans,
man, you don't get to make fun of AirPods ever again. Okay? If you're one of them, just you lose. You lose at whatever game we're playing here. And you could have played a lot of different games if Nintendo had moved forward with what they had, because there's a new Gigaleak coming out of classic games from Nintendo, such as Yoshi's Island and Star Fox 2, in their early stages, and how they necessarily looked different at one point, including Mario Kart not having drifting, which apparently is a key feature from what I hear. I've never played. Anyways, a huge leak of classic early Nintendo prototypes have been put on the internet, and actually one developer said that he made a tool for Star Fox 2 30 years ago in early C++ to teach himself the language, and he has no idea how hackers could have gotten this, because it was, according to him, just a tool that he wasn't very good. Anyways, hackers getting all the data, and it's not the only thing you have to worry about with hacking. Minecraft can now be hacked to play Doom. Yes, a game can play another game, because modders have been able to figure out in Minecraft how to get virtual machines to run, and they've been running Windows 95 on those virtual machines, and then they've been running Doom on the virtual machine within Minecraft, which is not very good, and apparently Windows XP isn't very good either, so it's really kind of Windows 95 right now, and apparently somebody is trying to run Minecraft within Minecraft, and it's turtles all the way down. That's essentially what's happening here. And speaking of turtles going all the way down, I'm going to go all the way down my memory banks to a thing called G4 TV, which I used to watch in my younger years on cable television. Apparently Comcast is bringing them back. They randomly tweeted out on the 24th saying we never stop playing, hyping the fact that G4 TV should be coming back in some way, shape, or form moving forward. I personally remember their high score videos that they used to play in the interim in between shows. Specifically, I remember this one from SSX where somebody hit 1,000,000 points in Elysium Alps, and I don't know why. This has stuck with me for the entire time. I didn't know that people were this good at video games, and I just realized how terrible I was when somebody could hit 1,000,000 points. And they give a voiceover of the guy who did it. It's, oh man, G4 TV, bringing back so many memories. I love it. We need an SSX Tricky remake, okay? Whoever's the developer who's going to make that happen, do it. SSX Tricky remake. I will give you my cash today. I will pre-order that crap. And people are pre-ordering the sequel for Sonic because technically they have to pay up front in order to make it. So it is a pre-order to some extent. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 getting released in 2022. Allegedly, coronavirus and all that kind of stuff. And just to stay on the film theme for a second, I'm bringing this up simply because I wanted to talk to you guys about another memory I had. Apple TV acquires Werner Herzog's meteorite documentary, Fireball. The only reason I bring this up is because I had a senior seminar at university where my professor, anytime we would watch anything by Werner Herzog, he would say, yes, this shot, it's classic Herzog. And I just had to listen to that man do that dozens of times. And I cannot hear the name Werner Herzog without hearing my professor just saying classic Herzog. I can't do it. And I couldn't have WhatsApp on multiple phones until soon, hopefully, because there is a new leaked image of an upcoming build of WhatsApp that should have linked devices so that you can support your WhatsApp phone number on up to 4 devices, which would have been so handy. I actually love this feature. Yes, please, WhatsApp, do that. And speaking of a feature that people would have loved, okay, you know what? Let's go on a Quibi brant for a second. Okay, I know that if you come view this over on a Twitch live stream, you can spam the Brant emo anyways. Quibi, finally. How many months after launch? I don't know. I don't care. They're going to die anyways. Quibi is now allowing you to screenshot shows because they didn't have screenshotting built in to the gosh dang app when it launched, amongst the myriad of other failures that they had when they launched. Anyways, Tom Conrad, who's apparently one of the developers behind it, came out on a tweet storm, which comes across as super condescending, right? So he basically says that they do have screenshots, and that of course it wouldn't be Quibi if we didn't give the Twitterverse something to dunk on, because your app sucks, your premise sucks, your CEO sucks. We're not dunking on you because it's fun. We're dunking on you because you should die and go away. The company, not you. I don't know anything about you, Tom Conrad. I'm just saying the company that you're developing for is anus. So to grab a screenshot on Quibi, you need to press and hold on any playing episodes to reveal a menu. Slide your finger over to the screenshot icon to grab a still. Voila, screenshot. You have to press multiple buttons. Apparently, this has to do with the DRM that's built into the app, which I understand there's limitations that go into coding this kind of stuff, but let's just watch how you have to do it. So this is probably from something that's going on with Kevin Hart over on Quibi. Watch somebody take a screenshot, hold it down, slide it over, and now they have the screenshot. This is garbage. This is ridiculous. I mean, how do you not have this at launch, number one? How do you expect people to actually enjoy using a feature that's this ridiculous? And then Quibi, how do you think this is going to save anything? Okay? How do you think this helps anything this far into launch? You had billions of dollars and you couldn't build screenshot functionality into your gosh dang app. And now that you've done it, you did it in a way that's bass backwards from how most people know how to do it. It's probably not going to lead to too much, because guess what? Nobody's watching your damn shows in the first place because nobody's paying for your garbage content, because it's a stupid idea and a stupid app that nobody wanted in the first place. And you, Meg Whitman, this is all I have to say to you, okay? What does that say? This is Palm. This is Palm Pre 2 that one of our viewers sent us for Fanmail Friday. Okay? This is the reason why I know Quibi's going to go down in flames. Because of freaking what HP did to Palm. What HP did to the phone that honestly was way ahead of its time. Not only the slidey thing, but the fact that WebOS was so freaking intuitive. You had a market advantage. You had a software advantage. You have everything that you do not have with Quibi right now. And you know what you did, Meg Whitman? You pissed it all away. You threw it all away. You went down to the tubes with it because you couldn't run the gosh dang company. And Palm is dead because of you. Obviously, there's like a new Palm phone. It's stupid. Anyways, Palm was ahead of its time and you ruined it. You took what was actually good software and it died. A good executive is not what Meg Whitman is. And with them lacking features, with them lacking content, with them lacking a clear motivation to exist. You think Meg Whitman's going to save that when she couldn't even save Palm? I don't think so. That's it. That's it. Hot news is over. I'm done. I'm freaking done with this. Thanks, by the way, for Cam sending this. I really appreciate the Palm Pre 2. I wish I could still use it, because even though it's super old, right? It's still so satisfying, and WebOS actually still really holds up. That's it. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Get subscribed. Stay up to date on all of our tech-related content. I'm Brett. You've just been news. Goodbye.